Hello and welcome everyone to part 29 of the Spartan Let's Play. God, 29 episodes, nearly at that big old 30. That will be quite something. The campaign's been going on quite some time, and I'd like to think that I'm getting better and better as time goes on. Compared to those first episodes with the noobish mistakes, I think I've come a long way and I'm now understanding the game a lot better, although multiplayer is another thing. And I have a shout out for sniping Achilles. I played Achilles in the Total War Clan Center tournament the other day, and he royally thrashed me. There are videos on Pointman and the Prussian Prince's channels. I'll try and get links to them in the description where you can see just how Achilles did destroy me. Suffice to say, yeah, I definitely am lacking in my multiplayer abilities. And maybe I'll slowly get there, but right now I'm enjoying the single player experience. But multiplayer is something I want to do more of when I have the time. I think I'm going to honestly need to finish a series first, though, before I do that. Just got a lot of series running on my plate at the moment. Anyway, yeah, go check out Achilles. He's got some great content on his own YouTube channel, and he's a very good competitive player. All the best of luck to him in the TWCC tournament. Anyway, so we're going to occupy this territory here, this province, or settlement rather, and with that we're kind of now creating a line from which we can push the Parthians and the Cimmerians back. They are now fighting on the back foot, and I'm quite glad about this because it gives me a chance to do some damage to them, and we can actually relieve this port over here. It won't be this turn, but we can do it next turn at Sinope. They are very unhappy, obviously they are besieged, not happy bunnies. And obviously we've got conquest as well, affecting everybody. So mercenary camp, could upgrade that, but I don't want to. We've got 2 temples over here, which is good, but I'm not probably going to need all of that. We'll build 1 temple for public order. Sacred Grove kind of has the best one, really. Trying to look for something else that may well actually be useful as kind of industrial stuff later on or something like that. So let's go for the Shrine of Hephaestus. I think that's how you say it. Hephaestus, something like that. Because it gives me public order and it gives me wealth from culture and industrial building bonuses. And this building I'm actually going to convert, or rather destroy it completely and rebuild. I'm going to build that, upgrade that. While I can, my army can replenish after that little scrap there. We need to push and take this one once this army is fully replenished. And actually we need to build some new troops to go in here. Well, I don't think we've got any that we can recruit. Or any reasonable troops to recruit at least. Over here in this settlement though, we can build some decent units. Spartan hoplites and pikemen. In fact, all the great units can be recruited from there. So we'll move this army up here. In fact, we could swap the 2 armies around actually next turn. I may well do that. Swap them around, and yeah, then we can replenish them. Then this army up here can push and take our Arsamosata, I think. Well, that looks like it's about to rebel. They are not happy bunnies. But yeah, so this army, what have we got? We've got Spartan hoplites and then Spartan pikemen, so more hoplites or pikemen. Actually, no, cavalry, that's what we need in here. My cavalry is gone. We need some cavalry. So that's that going on over here. Let's just come up to the Crimean briefly. Where's my army up here? They're good to move again, but we're going to need to leave this army here a few more turns because currently they're still unhappy. We can upgrade the docks, which is not going to do us any favours in the public order side of things. If I could upgrade the Odeon, that would be good. But I'd need crane mechanics over here. What am I currently researching? Currently researching this, set prices to go over to public auction so that I can unlock more things there. And eventually we can go to all these things over here. So we'll leave that for now. I could upgrade that, but I don't want to, so I don't want to cause more trouble. We can upgrade this though. We do lose some food, but we increase the research rate, which is always going to help. And we're going to lose food here, but I'm going to upgrade that anyway. Don't think I really need him here anymore because 100% Hellenic, as most of these should be, because the Cimmerians are a Hellenic culture-based faction. So I don't need to worry too much about keeping these guys here. But I'm going to keep him up here just in case the barbarians do attack, and I can then push in left. He'll stay up here. at the moment, and they're slowly losing stuff at the moment. Taxes and slaves and squalor. So yeah, my slaves are becoming an issue, so no more enslavement of slaves. We don't want that. So really, if that improves or grows, I need to upgrade that. Otherwise we could have some issues here. I may need to build an army in the north. Army in the north. God, it's been a while since a Game of Thrones reference. I need to make some. So here we're all set and good. Generally, military presence though, we need to increase the Hellenic culture quite rapidly. Recruit an agent. Can I recruit a dignitary? No. But I've got my hero here. Is he going after this dude? Yes, he is. We're going to try and slaughter. A soul for Hades. Enemy assassinated. Like a boss. Surely you got to level up from that dude.
Hercules has nothing on me.
Ah, here we go. Level up.
Immortality is mine.
Valor upgrade away. And what do we got here? Champions of Cerberus. They've taken Alexandria, and we're upgrading that. I need to push in and take Memphis soon, and I do need agent help with the cultural conversion, although that Sacred Grove, that's going to help public order as well. They've got these guys here. If they attack me there, I'm going to be a little bit screwed, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. I think those are all my forces. Oh, hang on, we've got a large army over here. It says. Oh no, it's just my fleet. It is my fleet. Poseidon's chosen. We could recruit. We really need some more. We've got loads of assault units. Oh, we've got to get the Greek onagers, surely. And then I guess some archers. Archers. We should get some archers in the tower. Yeah. So if we get like a couple of onagers and then the rest of them archers, maybe even some more assault troops, then we've got a good navy to smash into the enemy and land at kind of land for Jerusalem. Land and hit Jerusalem. Attack whoever these guys are. The Blemies. Let's have a look. They are not particularly friendly with me, but let's have a look at the wider scale of friends that I've made. Let's see if anyone wants trade as well, because I am so very mighty.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with.
Okay, let's try a non-aggression pact. Oh no, okay, you're not really wanting that at all. What about trade agreement? Okay, we'll get rid of the non-aggression, and I will offer you that much money. Okay, I didn't realise I had so little, so I'll have to try it next time when I've got a little bit more, but let's look through all these. How pissed are the and Sudburys? They're a little bit pissed.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom.
Yeah, okay, they're not going to accept. Let's keep going down. Anyone with a red face? Hell no. Hell no. And let's have a look at the tactical map as well. By pressing tab, so we can see the Empire and how we're doing so far, which is good. And we can see all the settlements and what have you. I can see my ships and armies. So we've got one in the north coming down that's going to cut across these territories here, owned by the Cimmerians, and then we're going to meet up and hit Pontus and start pushing them back. And we'll, I think, am I at war with Rhodes still? I think I am. And then we can just clear up Rhodes. If I'm not, I'm already going to take it. But it looks like Rhodes spread out and forged quite an extensive little pocket here. We can push out from towards here. Kind of like to, obviously, you've got the sea to help hold a natural barrier, go towards Parthia, and then these armies here can hopefully take these settlements here and then sort of meet up with my troops over here. I'm hoping. I mean, we'll probably need to recruit another army at some point. I'm recruiting quite a considerable naval force here to hold the Aegean and then out into the Mediterranean and deal with the fleets there, and eventually you'll sweep west. Not going to attack Rome, as I've said yet. I'm focusing on kind of expanding the Empire east, but then I will, at some point, when the time is right, I will push, you know, I can push north, and I can push west and take out Rome as well. But I'll hold that for the end, because in, obviously, my Rome and Iceni Let's Play, I am sort of attacking the similar area. So this is kind of a nice Let's Play to do, because attacking a completely different area at the moment. So I think there's nothing else I can do this turn, so I'm going to end the turn. Oh no, we've got an unskilled change thing. Dude needs skill. Do need skill upgrade. Household, he can have critical success, yes. And let's upgrade this councillor, because I always like doing that. Oh, my general. Oh, after his battle. Okay, we'll give him excellence upgrade. That sounds like my kind of dude. Obviously, we're going to have to watch out for civil war, because that could erupt at any moment. The other families are actually gaining the upper hold, so we're going to have to watch out for that, and that could be disastrous for us. And when I lose this general, it is going to be rather disastrous, actually. So, I don't want to lose him too early. But anyway, let's end the turn and see how things go. very much looking forward to seeing how this works, what happens. My client state, the RDA, are moving east. Looks like sending more armies to help me, which does seem good. The AI ally system seems to be actually working reasonably well, and it does seem to be steadily increasing in intelligence. Perhaps that's because I'm such kind of a large empire at the moment, and it's allowing them to kind of think clearer. I'm not sure, but it does seem to be making kind of smarter choices. And the Sumerians moving out quite considerably there with agents and ships and armies. But hopefully we can engage in a naval battle next, and we can see if I've improved in my naval skills at all since the last debacle. I'm going to give you a massive spoiler alert. No, I have not. I've not improved my naval abilities. They're still just as bad as before. But we'll see if I can fail in new ways. Oh, and they're going up against my my hero here. And I've dodged his slow sword swing. Marriage! Prevent the marriage, allow the marriage. I will gain support.
The bonuses awarded from dilemma decisions.
Shush, woman! You've not been around for a bit. Another family proposes marriage. That's going to take a huge amount of money away to my admiral, but I will gain a little bit of support. Oh, you know what, screw it. Fine, do the marriage. I don't care that I've just lost my entire wealth there. That's fine, they've offered, and I've actually gained out of it, so it must have been the other, yeah, it was the other families doing that. So I've actually, it's now 50-50, which is nice. And that was this dude, my admiral. So we could always divorce his wife, we will lose one, but then it will cost again. Or no, assassinate, we can divorce her for no cost. Just get rid of her. Secure promotion though, for this chap. He can be upgraded to the next level. Let's do that. Even though that's the rest of my money all gone. And that has shifted the power balance back to the others. But now I have a huge amount of gravitas, which is good. That should gain me more guarantees eventually. But it looks like we probably will face civil war in this Let's Play soon as well. I have to be careful about that. I spent all my money this turn, that's fine. I didn't really want to upgrade anything anyway, or use any agent actions. What was I thinking? Why are these guys? They're deserting because they can no longer sustain them. Awesome. I've taken out enough of the territory to really piss them off. Huzzah. How's this going over here? They will get better slowly. We can at least attack this fleet here with my guys. We've taken some attrition there, because we were in hostile waters, and we're going to chase after them. Kill the cowards, and I could fight this, but I have a feeling the auto-resolve will do a better job of it for me, so I'm actually going to let it auto-resolve in a protective stance. We didn't lose any ships, which is good, and we will kill all the captives that remain. And he's increased in rank. Well done. What's this? Diligence. Building construction, wealth from industrial buildings. Not really going to be useful for you because you are a captain. Or a naval commander. An admiral. Tactician. So none of these are actually that... I get night battles, damn it. On land and sea. You know what, screw it, yeah, let's get night battles. Let's go for it, dude. We'll bring you to the port here. Replenish, my son. Okay, so these armies we want to switch around. So, actually this army can go out and attack over here, but no, they can't yet. So we're going to bring this army down here, and this one we're going to move up here. Doing the old switcheroo. How are these guys doing? Military presence. This army can actually move out from here. We still need to replenish a little bit, so I'm going to just move them to the border so they can still replenish. And then just the last bit of cavalry, and then we can attack the settlement next time, although it looks like it's going to spawn a rebellion. The last of the Parthian forces are here. The champions of the fire of victory. Bit of a mouthful that. They might want to shorten it down. Just champions of the fire. Here we've got positive. I just need to see how much my military is engaging with that. Okay, so it's a little bit. And we can upgrade this settlement too, because I've converted that. We can go for some homestead food production. That'll be good. So next turn, when we lose more provincial instability, I need to reduce the slave population as well, eventually somehow. Then that should be better. Should be all right. Here we need to recruit some cavalry, but again I can't do that till next time because I spent all my money on political marriages and what have you. And I don't think I can't damage any of these guys either. Oh, we tried to take out my good champion. Let's put him into guerrilla action. Vulnerable to zealot agent actions. He's a fair amount of zeal. Maybe I shouldn't have him in his ability, but I can't change that out. So we'll see. We'll see if that's a bad choice on my part. Let's put her into her special ability. Here we got a lot of public order boost now. The army is helping. The negative impact from conquest is gone, and this is a lot happier too. Military presence is still required really to keep it happier. Cultural differences, but it's slowly becoming more Hellenistic as we go, which is good. So with this army, I'm kind of tempted just to swing down here and take it, because in several turns this settlement will be alright. I may have to hold off till next turn though, but because it's only +2 at the moment. And it's going to gain 15, so next turn I will attack when it's got 15, because then I'll only lose a little bit, which is good. It's good, Brian, it's good. I haven't got any money to recruit anymore there, so we're just going to end the turn, but I've forgotten that an agent needs something doing. Oh, my general. Oh no, it's the... it's the hero here even. New ability... Unity, rally the slaves, manipulation, or we could go for valor. I'm going to go for valor. And now we'll end the turn. Get another battle done. Take that other settlement, that would be awesome. Would really, really help. And the Seleucids. I think I called them Seleucids earlier. Seleucids, my bad. Sorry, guys. The Seleucids are sending some fleets towards the other faction that I'm dealing with in the south, which name I cannot remember. I think it begins with C and it goes something faction. You know, along those lines. And they sent last week. Oh, it's the next faction along, I think. Not Cimmerians. It's the next faction with the kind of spinning wheel of pan scythes or something like that. Parthians move forward and Cimmerians are moving forward, and they're trying to stop this army with their agent or cause me some hurt and pain. Oh, and they failed in their action. They did. At first he died, now he did. Gotta love Reginald D. Hunter. The Cyrenations. They are engaging against my hero with their own hero. Bring it on, bitches. And they're moving the fleets over here. I'm worried about them, they're raiding. And another faction I've never heard of, the Dea. Yep, those dudes too. It's already moved on before I could read their name. Yep, they're happy over in the west, the Gatuli, in Subbreeze, Libya, the Lugi. Come on, men. The Nasamones. What are you going to do? You're thinking about doing something. You're moving agents. So how awesome of you. They're bringing their dignitary unit over to perhaps Syracuse. You're way over here. Hello. How you doing? But they're bringing an agent over there, dignitary unit, which could cause some cultural conversion issues. Manipulation attempt. Hello, my dear friend. Assassination attempt. Research complete. Public auction. Sabotage. Enemy wounded. That's good. Faction destroyed. Nova Carthago. Agent recovered. Hidden agent exposed. Wounded. Faction rises. Persia. Persia, Persia. Persia, Persia, Persia. They are back. We're back! Agent recovered, yeah, let's find out where you are. Ah, hello, spy. How be thee? Can you do something about these chaps over here, please? Please? Concealed blade, I'll probably get you wounded again. Enemy assassinated. No, you're back with a vengeance. Like a boss. This army, attack, please. Attack, 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 attack. We take this settlement of the glory of Sparta. And it's going to be another auto-resolve, I'm afraid. Oh, right in the face! Boom, headshot. And I'm just going to occupy your faces off. We gained some more military traditions because we've done very well. And my spy's increased in rank. Where's my spy increasing in rank? Oh, it just took a while for that to all work out. Cultural influence, public order. That's very useful, but not useful for a spy as such. Zeal, or we could go for sabotage, committing arson, wreck the baggage train. You know, actually, I'm going to go for the cultural conversion and public order bonus. That's very nice. Squalor, but plenty of food. Whoa, we got plus 66 food. Christ alive, things must have been built. But you know what? I'm going to build this so I've got plenty of food, and then I can worry about public order later. Screw public order. I'll live to regret those words in a moment, I'm sure. Up here, let's upgrade that. More food. Less food here, that's fine. That'll be fine, yeah, let's upgrade the mercenary camp at Sinope. And with this army we can push back these chaps here, but no, we're not going to do that because I need to recruit some cavalry. I am recruiting cavalry, but I can't recruit the last one. Crap. Retrain my general though. We hunger for battle. That's very nice that you're hungry for battle. But don't fill up so you can't have dessert. Right, these guys here, very happy now. And I can just about afford to move it out of here. And I'm going to attack this settlement down here. And I'm just going to fight this. Oh, protective stance, 100%. How many men will I actually lose with that? Technically it should be none, right? Way, okay, 100% definitely works. That's good. It's a glitch out and we lose a couple of men. But he's now level 6. Yeah, this is my general, my faction leader rather. This general is my faction leader. Oh, on to the second row. I don't think I've ever got this far. Public order boost. Grade all of these, just having a look at what happens here. Infantry commander. Or we can offer him something new. Artillery commander. Naval sport. He hasn't got the night battles one, which I'm kind of disappointed about. Cavalry commander. Warrior. Admiral. We could give more ranks to the artillery, but actually I'm just going to upgrade his infantry. His infantry commander. He's a boss, but he probably will die soon because he's 60. But I now can upgrade him next turn to the maximum level. Plus 2 power per turn for your political party. I assume power is a good thing to have. I don't know where power is shown on this, but I assume that's a good thing, even at the cost of 1 Garantes. And we'll spend all my money in doing that next time, just because I doubt I'll ever have another dude at level 6 anytime soon. So let's do it while you're there and before you die. So got all the guys there. Hellenistic culture is slowly fighting its way through. Should get through eventually. And they've got all buildings that I can already use. But let's convert this. Oh, I can't convert. I'm going to have to wait till next time. But I'm going to convert it to something that has more of a cultural conversion rate. This army here, can we afford to leave Alexandria? Yes, we can. And I'm going to attack Memphis. We take the settlement, and I haven't fought another battle, so we'll fight this one. We'll make it quick though. 1,000 of them versus the champions of Cerberus. Bring your faces to my axe. Although I don't have any axes, I don't know why I said that. I was thinking of Gimli. Bring your faces to my spear. There we go. Now I'm thinking like a Spartan. Hoorah! drinking like a boss. Having some Lucasade. I'm one of these people. Those of you that drink Lucasade, in fact, most of my friends will say they hate the original flavour and that they prefer the orange-flavoured Lucasade. Lucasade Original is kind of the best thing about Lucasade, I find. I don't actually like the orange flavour or the, the sport version or anything like that. I just like plain original. It's what I always used to have when I'd be sick when I was a youngster. Whenever I was ill, Mother would get me some Lucasade, Brian. She would get me some Lucasade when I wasn't feeling so good. And I'd be like, Mother, I don't feel so good. And yeah, I don't have enough hoplites. Yeah, I'd have Lucasade. If I was feeling better, then I'd have some little bits of chicken and some soup while watching Animal Planet, which was amazing. That's how I spent my sick days. If I was sick. Okay, splitting my cavalry up into various forces because I realised I've actually got quite a mobile cavalry force here. Tarantine Cavalry! You are my melee missile cav, aren't you? You cheeky little monkeys. And we've got a giant Greek ballista, which we'll hold here. Away we go! Hi-ho, Silver! These ballistas cannot move because they are so giant! They must stay. Stay, giant ballista man. Where is the enemy? They're over here. Hello. How are you doing? Skirmish cav. Bring your faces to my spears. Tarantine Cavalry. Royal Spartans. I know some of you have been telling me to check out some mods for the Spartans, like the Resurgent Spartan mod. It's kind of like doesn't really give extra units, gives more of a reskin. I'll be looking into that in my next Spartan part when I come to record it. But actually forgotten I'd already started recording, so I was like, oh no! I know somebody did mention about that mod, so I am not ignoring you. I just forgot. And where is the majority of the enemy? They're going for my hoplites over here. But we're going to push up with the pikes here, and that spread them way too thin. They need to be like that. They need to be blocks. And archers. Citizen cavalry over like so, please. My general's under attack? What madness is this? But that's fine because they've completely left their archers exposed. And they're sending over some troops here, tribesmen. I think my guys are just going to get into formation just in time. Probably not actually. Getting into position now. Tarantine Cav, what do you throw? You throw spears. Ooh, blood everywhere. Fire, fire, fire. Meanwhile, the rest of the enemy has charged into my hoplites, and I'm going to flank round you with my general. Tarantine Cav, just charge them down. Mow them down in melee now. Thank you, please. The rest of the enemy's been beaten back here. Archers, form up, please. Pike infantry, turn to the levy spearmen. Please, thank you. Giant ballista, I think you can stop firing now. We haven't really had much use for you, I'm afraid. Sending my general up against these guys here, the skirmisher cav. Spartan hoplites here, coming in against the javelin men here. And my Spartans are holding up. We'll do a rapid advance for the charge. And my raw Spartans are getting involved there. One of my cavalry units going into the back of the skirmish cav there. Tarantine cav, stop firing please. And this unit of cavalry charge in down here to help out my pikemen, archers, and other unit of cavalry which have charged in here. Which aren't going to do well against levy, but they're already about to break. And there they've gone. Well, they should do any moment. They're still waving, but they'll go. They will go. My general's done well here. Bring my general back down, because I believe we have the enemy general still holding here. The large shield warriors really need to get some armour on. Stop being so topless. That's not providing them the best armor bonus, or protection. Remember, protection is very important, kids. So that's the enemy dead. The general's just fallen, or routed. The rest of the troops that are trying to escape will end the battle there. A decisive victory. And apparently unlocked a Steam achievement saying Balanced Force. We lost 17-9, a bit of friendly fire there through the kills, but that's alright, we will replenish them soon. Just all good. The men did well at thwarting those chaps at Memphis and stabbing him in the head. And that's us done there. We can occupy peacefully, just quash them in a few turns, making them happy. Convert these when I have some money next turn. They'll be right. We need to just turn this desert nomadic culture to Hellenic. And we just got to take 2 more settlements down here, and then the Nasa Mones are down, I believe, unless they've got another territory to the south here. No, this is the Blemise, or however you say their name. They're all the way down there. But that's good. We've already managed to make some considerable headway. This part in Egypt, doing well over there. Starting to push east and crush these guys down here. I can bring this army down in a turn or 2. But for now, that's where I'm going to wrap up this part. Please do remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.